But before we talk about the hadith, just to clarify, juhud is denial. So unless someone denies, he expresses his disbelief, or someone makes something lawful which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has declared to be unlawful, or in his heart is his i'tiqad, his creed, his belief is disbelief, only in these three circumstances would they declare a person to be a non-believer. So if a person were to commit one of the major mukaffarat, one of the major sins, they would refuse to make takfir or brand the person a non-believer or recognize his disbelief unless they state that this person has openly denied, or he has made this action lawful, or this is what he really believes in his heart. So if a person were to curse Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they would say unless his heart believes in the statement that his tongue uttered, he is not a kafir. Unless his heart had the i'tiqad, the belief of his tongue, then he would still be a believer. So this is so in spite of the clarity of the statement of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam, where he states, Al-Emaan bid'un wa sab'una shu'ba, or fi riwayat at-Tirmidhi baban, فأفضلها وعند الترمذي أرفعها قول لا إله إلا الله وأدناها إماطة الأذى عن الطريق والحياة شعبة من الإيمان رواه المسلم وأصحاب السنن من حديث أبي هريرة. The Iman is 70 and several odd branches, and in the narration by Tirmidhi, doors, baban, and its most meritable, according to Tirmidhi, where he states its highest, is the statement of La ilaha illallah, and its lowest is the removal of a harmful object from the path, and bashfulness, i.e. haya, being shy, is a branch of Iman. And this is narrated by Muslim in the collectors of Sunan on the authority of Abu Hurairah رضي الله عنه. فليس جميع الشعب الإيمان وأبوابها مستوية، فالشعب لا إله إلا الله ليست كالشعبة الحياة أو إماطة الأذى عن الطريق. Therefore not all of the branches of Iman are equal, and the branch of La ilaha illallah is not equal to the branch of haya, bashfulness, or that of removing an obstruction from the path. So therefore the understanding that all actions decrease or are a deduction from the completeness of Iman can be disproved by this hadith, because here this hadith is showing and indicating that not all branches are equal. And if you look at the wording of فَأَفْضَلُهَا, the most meritable, the highest is the statement La ilaha illallah, and the lowest is the removing of an obstruction from the path. So from it, i.e. the branches, are those that when absent cause a deficiency in Iman only, such as haya, and there are those whose absence causes the nullification of Iman, such as the statement La ilaha illallah. So if a person doesn't say La ilaha illallah, he will never be a Muslim. Or if he were to say or make a statement contrary to La ilaha illallah, then this will oppose the branch of La ilaha illallah and cause Iman to become void in its totality. Whereas a person, if they were not to be shy, which will oppose the branch of haya, then this person will still be a believer. وَمِنْهَا مَا فِي زَوَالِهِ نَقْضٍ لِلْإِيمَانِ كَشُعْبَ لَا إِلَهَ إِلَّا اللَّهِ. And from it are branches that if they're absent, they completely cause the Iman to become void, like La ilaha illallah, like the branch of La ilaha illallah. And consequently the Khawarij and those who agree and follow them from the extreme mukaffara, those who make excessive takfir, have made the absence of any branch from the branches of Iman a cause of nullifying the basis of belief. فجاء مرجئة الأصل كرد فعل عليهم وعلى مذهبهم فجعلوا زوال الشعب الإيمان ناقص للإيمان فقط ولا شيء منها مزيل أو ناقض لأصله. And then came the murji'ah of our era, as a response to them and their school of thought, and made the absence of the branches of belief in their entirety only a cause of reduction in belief. Likewise, according to them, nothing from it causes the nullification of the basis of belief. This is so for that which is bound with denial or creed or both, and both of these groups they oppose each other. So nothing can cause the nullification of the basis of belief according to the murji'ah, except in the case when istihlal is bound with it or tied to it, or i'tiqad, belief, or juhud. أما أهل الحق وأصحاب فرقة الناجية وطائفة المنصورة فهم وصف في أبواب الإيمان والكفر، فالشعب الإيمان عندهم منها ما يؤثر فقط في كمال الإيمان ولا يزيله، وهذا النوع ينقسم إلى قسمين. As for the people of Haqq, the truth, and those of فرقة الناجية, the saved sect, and the طائفة المنصورة, the victorious group, then they are in the middle regarding the topic of Iman and Kufr. On one side of the spectrum you have the Khawarij, on the other side of the spectrum you have the Murji'ah, and in the middle the balance, the Ahl Haqq, they have, the people of Haqq, they have struck the balance. According to them, from the branches of Iman are those that only affect the completion of Iman and do not nullify it. This type is then further split into two. ينقسم إلى قسمين. الأول ما كان من كمال الإيمان المستحب، والثاني ما كان من كمال الإيمان الواجب. The first, that which pertains to the completion of Iman al-Mustahab, the favored Iman, the Iman that which is favored, and the second, that which pertains to the completion of Iman al-Wajib, obligatory. ومن شعب الإيمان ما يزيل أصل الإيمان وينقضه، فالإيمان على ذلك عندهم على ثلاثة أقسام. As for the branches that affect the basis of Iman, then this type is further split into three. Number one, ما كان من كمال الإيمان المستحب وهو ما رغب فيه الشارع ولم يتوعد على تفريط فيه. That which pertains to the completion of Iman al-Mustahab, favored, and this is what the legislator, i.e. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, encouraged but did not threaten the one who neglects it. And the second, وما كان من كمال الإيمان الواجب وهو ما توعد الشارع على تفريط فيه وعيد لا يصل إلى وعيد الكفر. The second, that which pertains to the completion of Iman al-Wajib, obligatory, and this is what the legislator, Allah Azza wa Jal, threatens the one who neglects it, but not to the extent of the threat of disbelief. And the third, that which pertains to the basis of Iman.